Good morning students, this is G. Kiran Kumar, Assistant Professor from EC Department, Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Hyderabad. Today we are going to discussing about Digital Communication Laboratory. So in that, one of the most important real-time application oriented experiment, that is differential phase shift keying. So before going to perform the experiment, so what is the necessity of the DPSK? So in previous case we have phase shift keying. So in that phase shift keying, the ones and zeros combination can be performed the shifting operation, but we don't know what is exactly 0 and what is exactly 1, which is called as redundancy, which is called as ambiguity. So to reduce that ambiguity problem, we can choose the differential phase shift keying by using an XOR logic. Now let us see the internal connections of the differential phase shift keying trainer kit. This is the differential phase shift keying trainer kit. So in this we have data generator, carrier generator, and by applying these two, data generator and carrier generator, to the DPSK modulator, we will get the differential output. So simultaneously we have to cross verify the differential data and original data, and both we can cross verify, and afterwards we have to identify the output waveforms of the DPSK modulator. Now let us see one by one. This is the data generator. By using data generator, we can generate the data that is zeros and ones. So I am connecting data generator to the CRO. So here this is the data generator output. So you have to measure the values of the data generator by pressing star. Afterwards you have to press the measure, then you will get the values of the data generator frequency and amplitude values. Now let us see the carrier generator output. This is carrier generator output. So now here you can see the generated carrier signal. Now we have to give the connections from the carrier generator to modulator and data generator to modulator. So this is the first connection, that is data generator to input of the modulator. So see, this is the XOR gate. So by performing the XOR operation, we can get the differential data. So this is the input, and the second connection is the, here we have bit clock. So from this bit clock we have to give the bit clock connection. And now let us give the carrier connection from carrier generator to, here this is the 13-pin carrier generator input. Now let us check the output of the DPSK modulator. So this is the DPSK modulated output. Actually, what is the difference in between PSK or DPSK? So previously we have an ambiguity problem, that is, for successful changing or transmission of the ones and zeros, we will get the phase shift, but we don't know exactly where 1 is shifted to 0 and 0 is shifted to 1, because the phase shift in both cases 1 to 0 and 0 to 1 is same. So that's why we have to change that value by using differential phase shift keying circuit by using a XOR logic. So this is the differential data output. So we have to cross verify this differential phase shift keying output with the differential data. Now let us see how to generate the differential data. So previously we have an arbitrary sequence internally. So first we have to give the data. Afterwards the arbitrary sequence, that which means the assumed data, it is a delayed version of the input data. So after giving the arbitrary sequence to the XOR gate, here by using this IC, the 1-bit delay can be performed by this IC. So here we have one assumed data, and afterwards here we have 1-bit delayed data of this arbitrary sequence. After giving the arbitrary sequence to the XOR gate, we will get the DPSK output, which means the XOR logic gate having two inputs, that is the first, that is data input, and second one is the delayed data. So delayed data can be given from the arbitrary sequence. So based upon the arbitrary sequence, we will get the DPSK outputs. That's why we have to cross verify the DPSK output with the delayed data. So now I am going to connect the channel 2 with the arbitrary sequence of the input data of modulator. So this is the, see here, this is the arbitrary sequence. The blue color indicates the arbitrary sequence, that is the differential data. So based upon this differential data, we will get the phase shift data of the DPSK. So this is the output waveform of the DPSK. See this? So this is the differential data that is not at all equal to the PSK. It is totally different, which means it is not a combination of ones and zeros continuation. So the differential data can be retrieved from the bit clock pulse and arbitrary sequences as given as a input to the XOR gate with original data. So this is about the differential phase shift keying modulation. Now let us see the demodulation part. Here we have a demodulator. So this demodulator, we have to give two connections, that is the generated DPSK output to the DPSK input to the demodulator, and the second one is the carrier input, and the third one is the bit clock pulse. So now I am going to connect the DPSK input. So this is already generated DPSK data to the DPSK input, and same bit clock pulse to the bit clock input, and same carrier to the carrier input. Now let us check the output of the demodulator. So from channel 1, here we have to measure the demodulated output, that is, see here. So this is the demodulated output of the DPSK modulator. So this is the demodulated output. So this is about the differential phase shift key. By using arbitrary sequence and delayed data can be given to the XOR gate with the bit information, we will get the differential data to reduce the ambiguity problem in PVI, previous modulation technique, that is PSK. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.